Hey everybody, welcome to PC Perspective. Today we have another quick look at a product that I think many of you are going to be interested in. This is the Nest Protect Smoke Detector and Carbon Monoxide Detector. So if you are familiar with the Nest thermostats, which I have one at the office and have been really happy with, the Nest Protect is attempting to do a similar function in terms of improving usability and introducing some new technologies to another kind of dumb device in your house, in this case, the smoke detector and carbon monoxide detector. So I figured I'd go ahead and walk you through what you get, talk about the installation and how the use actually works for this device. So here you can see the device in the box. Nest, again, does a very good job of kind of marketing this and presenting it to the user. We'll go ahead and open ours up. Now there are several models to this. There are black and white ones, and then there are wired and battery operated ones. Now the wired ones are if you already have smoke detectors in your house at the locations you want them in, then you can just replace those here, or if you want to put in new ones or don't have or are using battery operated ones already, then you need the battery ones from Nest here. This is a wired 120 volt unit. So let's go ahead and pop this open. And let's see, the first thing you're introduced to is the paperwork. Again, Nest is does a very, very good job of kind of presenting their products. You get kind of your quick start guide, learning about what the different lighting options indicate, you know, a blue circle, green circle, white, yellow, red, to give you some more detail. When you flip it open like this, you kind of see all that there. Then they talk about, on the inside, those same directions in Spanish, so a little bit more coverage of their base there. This tells you about getting it professionally installed if you want to, and then here's your actual directions on installation and kind of placement. It's kind of an interesting story behind all this, because this is a device that Nest has said has been done for quite some time, but because it's a now it's a smoke detector and carbon monoxide detector, that there's a lot more kind of national laboratories type testing, UL testing that they had to get through in order to validate it. And then there's a bunch of stickers in different languages about the CO2 warnings that you'll get. Now, taking the device out itself, you can see here, this is the white one, about the size of a normal smoke detector. All kinds of information on the back, talking about the smoke sensitivity, giving the QR code, which you can actually use for setup of your Nest device. It just kind of makes it easy to find its local network when you do the setup. And then this little tab is what you'll pull out for battery, to enable the battery so you can get it started. This is the back plate that you'll replace on your current smoke detector or mount new. You can see it's got some latches on there that will attach and twist to lock in the place there. Again, very nicely done. There's a ring around this for vibration and noise reduction and those types of things. And then even inside the box, they do a really, really good job of presenting this stuff. So they've included 3 wire nuts for the positive, negative, and then the red connection, which most smoke detectors will have, or many will have, that is an interconnect, and it kind of disables that. So you can just write that one off. And then you get your actual cable power adapter right here. Really nicely done. You get your wire nuts, and then on this side, inside here, you can actually see they've included 4 screws, and they're kind of neatly embedded into the cardboard, which is just a nice touch. They do a very, very good job of presenting it. Considering the cost of $129 for a smoke detector, obviously, you would hope they would spend the time to do these types of things, but it's nice to see in practice. Now, setup for the Nest is actually pretty simple. You pull this tab, go ahead and do that now, and then you push this button. That's its power on time. Here we go.
Press the button now for English. Ready. Press to test.
Now, I'm not going to do the test. Well, here, let's see if we can.
This is only a test. The alarm will sound. The alarm is loud. The test starts in 10 seconds. Press or wave to cancel. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. Canceled.
The wave didn't work, but the button did. I won't set that off because I know that it's pretty loud. We set one up at my house already here. Now the next step that you would do is you'd pull out your cell phone or you'd pull out your tablet. You have to download the Nest app. Works on Android and iOS. You press this,
Ready.
and when it's in its ready state, you will actually connect to it through its own kind of custom wireless network. You then tell it what your home or office's network is, give it the password, then it disconnects from your phone and reconnects to your global network, your house or office network. And after that, you simply mount the plate, attach the power connector, making sure that you're following all the right safety reasons there or the safety precautions and not electrocuting yourself, put it on the wall and or ceiling and you're mounted that way. It does smoke detection. As you can hear, it talks to you. It doesn't just sound alarms. It does have alarms. You assign it to which room it's going to be in so that when it actually does go off, it will say smoke detected in the office or smoke detected in the kitchen, and that you will know where to go to investigate the problem. It has the ability to wave to cancel a problem, like if you're just cooking and some smoke gets out, and it'll actually give you a warning before just setting off the full alarm, which is nice.
Ready.
Let's see if we can get the wave
Press
to work
test.
again.
This is only a test. The alarm will sound. The alarm is loud. The test starts
It is
in
loud.
10 seconds. Press or wave to cancel.
Press or wave to cancel, it says. So let's see.
9, 8, 7, 6. Canceled.
So it did cancel with just the wave. It does say in the directions that the wave, you have to wave several times. It's trying to make sure you're not accidentally trying to cancel it. Maybe your house is actually on fire and your arms are flailing around as you run down the stairs or something like that. But once you can have multiple of these in your house, they all connect to the network. You assign them to their individual rooms. They will, if the one goes off in the kitchen, the one in the bedroom will still alarm, and it will tell you through the speaker in the kind of human voice there that you hear that, hey, the problem is in the kitchen. So either don't go out that way or go investigate depending on the severity of the situation. As I said, this is $129. Which is pretty expensive, and that's probably, I would say, at least twice as much as a smoke detector and carbon monoxide detector that you would buy from a Home Depot or a big box store. I'm sure they sell fancier ones that are more expensive, but you can go to any Walmart store and get a smoke detector for what, 20 bucks, 15 bucks, and then carbon monoxide is going to be a little bit more expensive, so you're probably talking $30, $40, $50 for that. At $129, it's expensive. My wife immediately enjoyed the change of the kind of look and style and design of the Nest Protect compared to the kind of yellowing smoke detectors that we had in our house already. The light here will change, yellow for a warning, red for an emergency. It also has the feature that you can enable or disable through the app where it will turn into a nightlight. So if it's dark and it sees motion, it will illuminate kind of a white light, not very bright, but a white light to kind of give you a little night light as you're walking by. That's actually kind of a really nice feature that is an add-on for this device. So, so far we just installed our first one yesterday. Nothing's caught on fire yet, so we don't know how to test it. Thanksgiving's coming up, so we may have the opportunity to test the ability for it to actually detect smoke, so we'll see through that. But again, this is the Nest Protect. It's a smoke detector and carbon monoxide detector, and it's available now, and we just got in our first shipments of it. So if you're interested, I think it's nest.com. Thanks, guys.